Good evening, Yarnies, Dirty Hookers, and Fiber Fiends. How is everyone doing this evening? Let me get my checking to make certain everything's running smoothly. Close that out. Double check this. Hey there, Spy Guy. Working but lurking. No, you have a good stream, Spy Guy. Hey, Bray. Welcome in. Hey, Blue Raven. But tired? Yeah, I know that feeling. I've been very tired all week. I think it has to do with I had a busy weekend and then the weather. Did this a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm not used to doing so much all in one weekend. And then it's been rainy and I mean, well, the weather when it started at the beginning of the week, it was decent, but then it got cold. But we're getting rain, and it was a lot of wind last night. But hopefully you're not too tired, Blue Raven. All right, let me know if the music, if the audio levels are too low, too high. If you can hear me, if you can't hear me. I didn't stream Tuesday. I had no energy. Literally no energy, both physically and mentally. So, sorry, everybody, that there was no stream. But what I was going to do on Tuesday, I'm now doing tonight. Once I get done the teaching Tuesday, now Thursday, I'll work on the eyeball commission piece. I haven't touched that since the last time I was on. Hey, Gary, welcome in. For me, it's dealing with 2 servers and everything else. Yes, you've got a lot that you're dealing with. Button, 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 button. Let him get it out of his system. I mean, there was no redeems on Sunday because of the Baltimore stream, and it didn't stream on Tuesday, so he's been itching. He's been itching to hit those buttons. And there was no stream on Saturday, too, because I was out of town. I was in D.C., so it's been a week. He's literally going through going down the list. Gary. How are you, Gary? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. All right. Hopefully everyone's okay. Leave some for later? Yeah, huh? Okay, let me see what we have here. Oh, my light. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. It was way too blurry. I was playing around with my cameras and the focusing and everything, and it all got out of whack. So I'm like, why is that so blurry and washed out? Because I had the focus in too far. All right, we are going to be doing teaching Tuesday/Thursday tonight. We're going to be doing what is pictured above me. Wow, Blue Raven is on a 25 stream streak. Well, it's kind of a given because he is one of my mods, but even if he's not a mod, he's in here all the time, and I thank you for tuning in. So tonight we're going to learn how to do this stitch. I really like this stitch. It's kind of a dense stitch. You're on a 45... a negative 43 day streak. That's you, Gary. Negative 43. I don't know what that means. Can you even hear that? probably because of the music. Still makes me laugh. Some random number you typed. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're going to be doing this. This is called the fan and V-stitch. It's actually a pretty easy stitch. Relatively easy, I should say. There's nothing really complicated with this. If you can do fans and you can do the V-stitch, you can do this stitch. Going to be crocheting some bunnies for a commission, so you'll be lurking. Ooh, very, very cool. You'll have to post us some update pictures, Bray. If you're not following Bray Crochet, go over and follow her. Great, great stream over there. If you like crochet, which I'm assuming most of you like crochet if you're tuning into my stream, you're definitely going to love Bray's stream. Not as chaotic as mine yet. Maybe. That might change. Who knows? Great, great time over there. Sleet and cold. Ooh, yeah. We've been getting rain and wind. Hey there, Black Rose. Thank you, Blue, for shouting out Bray. In the land of loops and hooks, Bray Crochet takes a look. With yarn spun from dreams, so bright they craft by day and stitch by night. I'm waiting for it to update. From bunny baskets to Jigglypuff. Come on, Frosty Tools. We're waiting. There we go. From bunny baskets to Jigglypuff, their crochet skills are more than enough. Part 1 and Part 2, what a view, amigurumi creatures come to life anew. So grab your hook, don't be shy, let's make magic under this crafting sky. Yes, the other day I was in Bray's stream, and she was doing a Jigglypuff amigurumi. So it was super cute. That's one of the only Pokemon that I know. See a redeem I haven't seen before. I'm hoping it's from the Golden Girls. Wait. What? You do? And hey there, Fairy Dust. Oh, yeah. I need to adjust the audio on that one. So, but yes, that is relatively new, and I added that a week and a half ago. And like I said, welcome in, Fairy Dust. All right, we're going to get right into this stitch tonight. What is everyone working on? What is everyone doing? I know Bray's doing some bunnies for a commission piece. Let's move this out of the way. I've been working on some projects off screen. One is a gift, and once it's all together and they have received it, I will show pictures of what I'm doing. I don't want to give it away. There's another thing. It's for stream. Well, that's actually done. I got a couple other things that are coming up for stream. I still have to plan March's schedule, and tomorrow is the 1st of March. Did you believe tomorrow is already March? This year is gone by quick. All right. I need to turn my volume down. Again, if the volume is too loud, please let me know. And if anyone is crocheting along with me and learning this stitch, let me know if I'm going too fast. You can use any yarn you want, any hook you want. And we're going to zoom in. So this is the fan and V-stitch. The multiple of this for your starting chain is a multiple of 8 plus an additional 2. So I'm going to do 26. Mount. Maybe turn the volume down. All right. Did I say mount? I meant math. Counting and math. Okay, is the music fine now? All right, like I said, a multiple of 8 plus 2. I'm going to do 24. That's a multiple of 8 plus 2 more. So I'm going to do a total of 26 chains just for my sample. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 20, 25, 26. Rope and a meat hook. Hey, if you can crochet with it. Let me just double check my count. 26, yes. I hope everybody who was here for Sunday's Baltimore stream had a good time. I know Clay Miko and myself enjoyed it, and I hope you all learned a little bit about the largest city in my state. Before we get in the rest into this stitch, while I'm thinking about it, March 24th is the next Maryland stream. So that's a Sunday. March 25th is Maryland Day. There will be no stream on that day, so we're going to do it the day before. Maryland Day is the date commemorating the founding of the colony of Maryland back in whatever. On that stream, I'm probably going to do a little tiny history about the founding of the colony, and then mention a little tiny little thing, because the week after is Easter. Mention a tiny little Baltimore Easter nugget that is a tradition here. We don't really have any other specific traditions for Easter besides this one thing that I can think of. I don't think we do anything unique. And then after that, Grammy ETC gave me the idea. We're going to talk about festivals in Maryland. So if anybody is near the state of Maryland, or is traveling to Maryland, or traveling through Maryland, if you want to find something to do in the state, come the spring and summer and into the fall, there are lots and lots of festivals statewide. So I'm going to highlight some of the more well-known and interesting festivals that you can go to. So again, if you're planning your spring and summer vacations, you might want to tune in for that. Get a little insight. Almost forgot, Cub DM, you wanted to say something on stream? Wait, what? Do you mind? I almost forgot. DM, you wanted to say something on... I wanted to say something on stream. I am totally confused. Doesn't take much. Oh. Thank you. Okay. Let me find. So, let me move this over here. On, Sunday, when we had the Baltimore stream, and we mentioned the Preakness, which is the second leg of the Triple Crown of horse racing. It's held in Baltimore at Pimlico Racecourse. I had mentioned that there is an official cocktail of the Preakness. It's called the Black-Eyed Susan. And me and Clay Mika were talking about it. We weren't exactly certain what all was in it. Blue Raven did some research, and I will post this in the Discord, in the events channel. Actually, I probably can post it in the recipes channel too. but it is primarily some bourbon, vodka, peach schnapps, orange juice, sour mix, orange slice for garnish, and cherry for garnish. That is a Black-Eyed Susan. So I will post that recipe if anybody is of age, obviously, in your local jurisdiction. I don't want any underage drinking. Why is that? Oh, okay. Yes. Follow your local laws in regards to alcohol consumption. But yes, thank you very much, Blue Raven. I completely forgot. All right. So, hey, welcome in, Good Two Shoes. That's hard to say. Good Two Shoes got first. Woohoo! Okay. I have my multiple of 8 plus an additional 2. In my case, I have 26. And what I'm going to do, I did this on my sample. I'm going to get a bunch of stitch markers. And the reason being is our first row, we're going to be making a lot of fans. And that's multiple stitches into one chain or one stitch. And when you do that, it tends to pull your stitches and you lose track of where to count and where to stitch, and you can get off count really easy. So, if you got some stitch markers, I recommend doing this now. Mark all of your chains where you're going to crochet into. So what we're going to do is when we do this, we're going to skip our first chain, and in our next chain, our very next chain, put in a stitch marker. We will put a stitch in there. And now we're going to skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch, I'm putting in a stitch marker. Hey there, Papa Be Fun, welcome in. And we're going to put in a stitch marker, and when we do that, we break our stitch marker. And then we have to get a new stitch marker. You don't have to break your stitch markers. 1, 2, 3, and in our 4th one, we put in a stitch marker. And you're basically going to do that every 4th chain. So 1, 2, 3. I found this to be very convenient. 2, 3. To keep track. Because when we're going to do our fans, we're actually putting 9 double crochets into a chain. And that is really going to stretch it out. And you usually lose that very first chain. You're not going to be able to see it. 1, 2, 3. And then the 4th. 1, 2, 3. Can I get a shout out for Papa Be Fun? 1, 2, 3. All right. So I skipped the first chain, and then the second chain. Thank you, Knitter Girl. Wait, shoutouts are on cooldown for 18 minutes? That must be something new that Frosty Tools is doing. I know there's been like some new updates of like different apps of Frosty Tools, and I don't know if you can see it on your end. Right now, Nightbot, where it said join the Discord, it's like highlighted in red. So that's I've been noticing on, I don't know if it's on my end or everyone's end, if that's a Nightbot thing, if that's a Twitch thing, or what's going on. But yeah, apparently, let me check something. Oh, I see what they're doing. I see. Frosty Tools wants me to support them, basically give them some money to avoid these cooldowns. Well, that kind of, I mean, I understand. I totally understand why they're doing that. Just to the cost of running the app, but that's annoying. When there's some snowfall warning. Ooh. Someone said last night it was a Frosty Tools Twitch thing. Yeah. All right, we can just deal with it. But again, everybody go and follow Pop would be fun. I'm not exactly certain what game he was playing in that clip. He is a gamer. He is Bray Crochet's other half. A great bean, as us Mocos say. Definitely go and support him. I'm not really familiar with any of the games he plays because I am not a gamer, but we support all content creators here. Let's see here. I'm trying to keep up with chat to see if there's anything that I missed. Alrighty, I think I'm caught up. All right, so to recap what we did is I have my multiple of 8 plus 2 additional chains. So in my case, I have 26. The second chain, I put in a stitch marker, and then I skip 3 chains, put in a stitch marker, skip 3, put in a stitch marker, and if you keep doing that to the end, you will have a stitch marker at the very, very end. Hey there, JP, how are you? Welcome in. It is Teaching Thursday, because there was no stream on Tuesday. So, and I definitely wanted to show how to do this really cool stitch. I'm too kind. Nope. That is what us Mocos do. We support everybody. Unless you're a bad bean. Teaching Tuesday, wait Thursday. Yes. Thank you for the shout out and the kind words. Well, you're welcome. You deserve them. So, that is what I have here so far. I've just marked them. It's going to be a lot easier. And it's only for the first row. JP, did you want to stitch along with me? Or are you just going to watch? It is really cool. I really, really like it. It's a somewhat dense stitch, but it looks really cool. And it's called the Fan V. I want to call this the peacock stitch, because it looks like a peacock feather. You know how it has that eye in the center of a peacock feather? I want to call it the peacock stitch. And also, this isn't peacock blue. It's a lighter blue, but... Hey there, llama! I'm probably going to watch. I'll try it when you upload the video. Okay. Alright, so I've got my multiple. How are you, llama? Is chaos ensuing? Or commencing? If I can get done this first row. So I'm going to skip the first chain, and the next chain where our stitch marker is, we're going to put in a single crochet. Okay? I've already done my counting, so I just go to the next stitch marker. Hey, they're making up with Evan. Good afternoons. I'm pretty good. How are you? If you're not following Make It Up with Evan, go and follow them. I know you do woodworking. I saw your stream the other day. I think you have a CNC machine. I don't remember exactly what you were working on. I was lurking. But they're also a friend of the Traveling Tatter. So any friend of the Traveling Tatter is a friend of mine. Too tired after work for chaos. I hear that, llama. Mickey and Bevan is doing all right. Just lurking while I clean up, organize the shop. Yes, how was the voice? I know you had lost your voice. JP, here's Whitney. Yes. I do any kind of DIY mechanical invention, although wood construction, 3D printing are primary. Very, very cool. Alrighty. So, I've done a single crochet in my second chain from the hook. Tonight we are doing Teaching Thursday, which is usually on Tuesdays. It's the fan and V-stitch. Try crocheting, but my arms just refuse. Maybe just sit back. That's fine. That is totally fine. Hey there, Hedda. Welcome in. So after we did a single crochet in that second chain, we're going to skip 3. And in the next chain, again, I've already marked my stitches. In that next chain, we're putting in 9 double crochets. So 1, 2, whoops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 doubles into that one chain. Now, let me pull out my loop to show everybody what I mean by losing the chain. So even if you move all those over, that chain you skipped, it's right here. It is right here. It's really, really tight. So counting everything out beforehand so you don't get off by however many chains, it's kind of a little trick that will save you from counting. Plus, you don't have to worry about counting as you're making your stitches. All right, let me catch up with chat. Voice is improving slowly. Gives out if I use it too much, but I can speak normally if I keep quiet and short. Yes, don't overstress your voice. Hedda's gonna do some lurking. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. Busy, but I'd rather be busy than bored. I hear that. Okay. Where were we? Oh, we did our 9 into our stitch. We're going to skip 3. And I've already done my counting. So the next stitch marker space, we're going to put in a single crochet. And that is the repeat. So now the next stitch marker, so you're going to skip 3. You're just going to skip 3 through all of it. And in the next one, you're going to put in 9 double crochets. So this is a fan row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Sure loves fans. Well, all of the Teaching Tuesday stitches for February were all based around the fan. So I kind of like to theme things. I went through the book and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So then I found a lot of the stitches that are fan shaped, fan themed. All right, we're going to skip 3 chains. And in the next chain, do a single. Skip 3 chains. In the next chain, do 9 doubles. 2, 3. F for February. Actually, that's a coincidence. I wasn't even thinking F for February. I was just looking through my Stitch Dictionary book, and I found one. This is all coming from Crochet Stitch Dictionary by Sarah Hazel. I am not sponsored. And it just came about. I saw one, and I'm like, I really like that. And I kind of based the theme off of that. I did not plan any of that. Yes, I plan my streams, but I don't plan that good. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You're going to skip 3, and that will be the very last chain, and then that last chain you're putting in a single crochet. So to recap this, our multiple was a multiple of 8 plus 2 additional. So in my case, I did 26. Single crochet in the second chain from the hook, skip 3, 9 double crochets in that chain, skip 3, 1 single crochet in the next, skip 3, 9 doubles in the next, skip 3, 1 single in the next, and so on. But Sarah, if you want to sponsor, he might accept. Yes, I'll have to contact that the author. That is row number 1. At this point, you can remove your stitch markers, because that is just to keep yourself in the right count and not end up have too many or too less chains at the end. And that's a good trick that you could do with pretty much any pattern. So stitch markers are not for marking rows or any other type of stitches and joints. You can mark your foundation chains. That was, like I said, that was row, I want to say round. Row number 1. So that was a fan row. The next row is a V row. So we're going to chain 3 and turn. That chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And we're going to double crochet into that first stitch. So that single crochet that we made there, we're putting in another double. So there's 2 doubles here on the end. Now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping the fan, ignoring the fan, and that single crochet that's in between the fans, we're going to put in a double, a chain 1, and a double in that same stitch. So let me redo that. Let me take that stitch out. So again, we're working into that single crochet that's in between our fans. So all into that one stitch, we're putting in a double, chain 1, and a double. That forms what is known as the V-stitch. And that's the repeat for this. You're going to chain 5, 4, 5, skip the fan, and in that single that's between the fans, put in a V, which is a double, chain 1, and a double. Hey, Andre. Hello, I can't say. So, no usurpation of identity tonight. Alrighty. Everybody's free. Their identity has not been compromised. Alright, we did our V, and now we're going to continue with the chain 5. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. You continue that all the way along. You do your chain 5, V into the stitch that's between your fans, chain 5. So you're working around these fans. And then you're going to skip this fan, and at the very end, there's a single crochet there. When you get to the end, whatever your count is, you're putting in 2 doubles. So 1 and 2. So that was row number 2. It's going to look a little weird because you're going to like the shell or the fans or shells are going to pop open. We'll fix that in the next round. The next row. Okay. Row number 3 is chain 3 and turn. In that first stitch right there, we're going to put in 4 doubles. This chain 3 counts as a double, and then we're going to put in 4 more doubles in that same stitch. That's 2, 3, and 4. So that forms a half of a fan. If you can imagine it, that'll be half a fan. So we got our 4 doubles plus the turning chain, so that counts as 5. Then what we're going to do is we're going to look at the fan from 2 rows below. And we're going to find the middle stitch. So there's 9 there. You're going to find the 5th one. You can count from either end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And into that stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. But we're going to do something special. We're going to go in, but we're going to take this chain and put it on top of our work. So we want to stitch not only through the stitch of the fan, but also around those chains we made. So I'm just going to imagine that chain, that long chain we had there, ignore it. But I want to make certain it's on top of the hook. And we're just going to do a single crochet. And that kind of cinches it all together. And now we're going to skip all the way to our V. And in the V space, not into the chain, but into the space. You don't have to go into the actual construction of the chain. Into that space, you're going to put 9 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you're forming another fan on top of your V. Now we come to the next fan from 2 rows below and find that middle stitch. So it's the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do a single crochet through it, but also around the chain from the previous row. And now, if we make the single, we find the V, and in that V, we're putting in 9 doubles. So the fan is going into the top of the V. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Again, we're going to find the top of this fan and do a single, but also around the chain from the previous row. And when you get to the end here, into the top of our turning chain, so that turning chain is right here, into that top of that chain, put in 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is row number 3. This is a 4-row repeat. So it's coming along. Okay. Our next row, I gotta wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna chain up 3 and turn. We're gonna skip this half a fan. Wait a minute. Chain 3 and turn. Okay. Skip that. And then we're going to put a V stitch into that single that's in between our fans. So it's a double, chain 1, and a double, all in that same stitch. Now we're going to chain 5 and put a V in between the in between the 2 fans. Chain 5, a V in between the fans. And when you get to the end of the row, we get to the end of the row. I gotta make, okay. We chain 2, and we're gonna slip stitch into the top of the turning chain. And that is row number 4. So slip stitch in there. Now our last row of the repeat, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to put a single crochet right in this first stitch right here, kind of in that slip stitch. That's kind of the difficult part is on this row. So we do a single crochet there. I had to double check my pattern. Thank you for giving Bray a shout out. I appreciate that, Knitter Girl. So we put a single into that slip stitch. And now, and thank you for giving Blue a shout out. Yes, everybody go and check out Bray and Blue. Actually, everybody go follow everybody. Where was I? Oh, okay. I chained 1 and I did a single in our first stitch, which is actually in that slip stitch. And now we have a V. Anytime we have a V, we put in 9 double crochets. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we've got this fan chain thing. And we got to join them together. So we're going to find the 5th double in our fan. And we're putting in a single. So go into the stitch in the fan. And you're going to stitch around that chain. And do a single crochet. And now put in our 9 doubles into our V. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we've got the fan chain thing again. And we're going to connect those. And now we do a fan into the top of our V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then when you get to the end of your row, you're going to put in a single crochet into the top of your turning chain. If I can actually get that in there. And that is the repeat. You're just going to copy those over and over again. I'm going to do 2 more rows, and then I will show you how to finish it off if you want to square it off. So I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put a double in here. And now chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put in a V in here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a V in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the end here, gets 2 doubles. So the stitches where you're making the V's go quick, because it's mostly chains. 2, 3, turn. We're going to put in a half of a fan on this end. 3, 4. And now we're going to cinch it all together, the fan and this chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do another fan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another fan. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in the end here, so I'm going to get 5 doubles because it's a half of a fan. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. On the next row, we're going to end it and square it off. So you're not going to have this fan or scalloped edge. So you're going to do everything that you normally would at the end of 2 or, wait, was that 2? Yeah. For rows 2 or 4, where you put the V's in, but you're going to do something slightly different. Okay. So I'm going to chain up 3. Right? No. I'm going to chain. For this one, I'm only going to chain 1. And turn. No, I am going to chain up 3. Okay. Chain up 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Chain up 3. And I'm going to skip the half a fan here. Why is the chain 5? The chain. Slip stitch. Thank you for the hydra. I'm trying to decipher this. I know how it's written in the book. It's just how I translate it into my notes. And thank you for the fingy stretches. If you're crafting along with me, take a break to stretch your fingers, rotate your wrists. All right. So, replace the chain 5. Yeah, we're replacing the chain 5. Okay. So, we chain 3, and we're going to put a V into the middle stitch where that goes. All right, so to square it off, this is how we're going to replace the chain 5. Normally we do a chain 5 and then a V. We're not doing that for this last row. We're going to chain 2, and then in the 5th stitch of the fan, we will put in a slip stitch and then chain 2. And now we can put in the V. So that is what is replacing that chain of 5. So you do your V, you chain 2, slip stitch in the top of the 5th stitch of the fan, and then chain 2. And then continue your V's. And that will square everything up. So like I said, we did a V. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to find the 5th of my fan and slip stitch into that stitch. And then chain 2. And now put in the V like normal. When you get to the end of this row, I'm going to chain 2, and I will slip stitch into the turning chain, and that is how you do that stitch. Again, it's the fan and V-stitch. If you have a fluffier yarn, which this one's a little bit fluffier, it looks a little bit better than with this. But with blocking, things can look a lot better with pretty much any project. But that is the fan and V-stitch. Works up pretty easy. It looks more fancy than it is. If you can do fans and if you can do the V-stitches and chains, you could do this. Trying to think of what this would be good for. I could see this as a scarf. It would make a very heavy blanket because it is a dense stitch. Home decorative. You can see this as a pillow cushion to cover a pillow. That is a very nice pattern to have for, like I said, a pillow, like a throw pillow for in your living room. So that is the fan and V-stitch. All right, let me put my stitch markers away. We're going to take a ad break here shortly. And then when we get back, we have some, how do you decrease and round in a round? Single crochet 2 together. Okay. If you hold that thought, Blue Raven, when we get back from our break, do a quick Discord share, because I know there's a few things in Discord I can show you how to do a decrease in the round, single crochet 2 together. That, and all that is a basic decrease, but I will show you how to do that. And I can show you 2 different ways, especially if you're doing amigurumi, to make it look a lot cleaner. So, yeah, hold that thought. We will be back in about 3 minutes or so. So everybody, take this time to get something to drink, get something to eat, self-care, all of that good stuff, stretch, and we will return. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, my voice is cracked. Welcome back, everyone. Let's see what we have for Discord. Let's pop on over here, and let's see. This is from JP. I was on his stream the other last week when he was making this. This is mini or micro crochet using crochet thread. Same stuff you tat with, you make doilies. This is a little seal. Its name, I think chat named it Goldie Scrunkle. Hey there, Mickey. Yes, no, this is not cob. That is not cob. That is a seal. I don't know if you didn't learn your animals in school. A bear cub does not look anything like a seal. But that is from JP. A cute little seal. He's done a couple other mini or micro crochet Ammies. He did a bunny rabbit, which is adorable. He did a little whale. So if you're not following JP, go and follow him. There's some singing and some karaoke on there. I think he plays some games, but it's mainly crochet. As us Mokos say, he is a good bean. Super, super cute little seal. Hey there, Tia. Isn't that adorable? It's super adorable. Got a point. You don't see a cub on a screen, only here. Yes. You got your new glasses. Woohoo! Yay for new glasses. If you're not following Mickey, go and follow Mickey. Very chill stream over there. I like hanging out with her when she streams. She just finished doing this really long dragon piece. Say it was, what, 3 feet long? That was when she was watching Say Yes to the Dress. So you will find some chill crocheting while you're watching some cool clips and things on the channel. I think I've gotten her on either of mine or your. I think you might have posted a little bit of the dragon on my Discord. I'm not 100% certain. But yes, everybody go and check out Mickey. Mickey is a great, great bean. Up next is from Blue. Left one is before I finish, and the right one is finished. This is some graffiti art. Blue is a man of many talents, and graffiti art is one of them. So this is going to be a Be Right Back card scene, I guess. I'm assuming you're going to use this for your stream. So that is before it was finished. And this is what it looks like now. It's giving me a little bit of like a 1970s, 1980s vibe with those colors and the blocks of colors. And I love the spray can as the letter I. All right. What else do we have here in the Discord? This is from Nat and Cats, part of an Ammy Along on amigurumi.com. Joined this month because the artist Amor Faux is the author of the iconic women's books. Finish one of the 2 dolls included. That is adorable. I haven't gotten into Amy's with where it has many body parts. Well, somewhat. But like, I've never done the arms and the legs and any of that type of thing. I've never made the hair on an Ammy before. But we have a cute little a doll on. They said this is on the Ammy Along on amigurumi.com. I've never been to that website. So if anybody is interested in amigurumi, you might want to check out that site. What do we have next? This is from Hedda. Hedda is a relatively new crocheter, and Hedda's stitches look wonderful. They made a book sleeve. I love the little heart and the little closure. And I know Hedda was lurking. I don't know if Hedda's still here. You're doing an amazing, amazing job with this. And there is the... is this a book? That looks more like a tablet. Either way, it's a sleeve. And I guess the... I don't know if this is what the intent is, but I guess this heart and that's on this cording could be a bookmark. I guess that's what it could be used for. And also to close it. So, great work. And up next, I recognize this. This is from Upcycly. This is her little baby alien, or baby Yoda. She's been working on this for a while. She's been doing, the past couple weeks, has been doing the needle felting for the details on the face. So, the body itself is crocheted, but then you can take your yarn fluff and fibers and use a needle felting needle and add three-dimensional details to it. So it's kind of a mixed media almost. Not really mixed media. It's more of a mixed technique. So you can add some dimension and some fun things to your crochet. She's doing a great job with this piece. And then Bray, these are the bunnies that are a commission piece. These are super, super cute. Super cute little bunny, little, I guess they're mini baskets, I guess you would call them. It'd be great. I mean, I don't know how big they are. I mean, well, your keyboard's there for scale. Candy, little bits of candy. I don't know if an egg would fit in them. Maybe a little plastic egg. Super, super cute. And here's one in white. Bray said that they're commissioned. Is this? I'm assuming this is for Easter, obviously. But is this for like an Easter egg hunt, Easter party, that type of thing? Love, love, love them. Alrighty. So, thank you everybody that has shared in the Discord. You can always share it anytime, anything that you're working on. Again, it doesn't have to be fiber arts. That's for heavy. The mini Easter baskets, yes. Very, very cute. I love them a lot. It looks like they would work up pretty quick because they're kind of small. Anybody can post in the Discord if you have anything what you're working on. It doesn't have to be fiber arts. It could be whatever your project is. And just let me know if we're still on stream, if you posted in there, so I could go over and take a look. All right, Blue Raven had a question about doing a single crochet two together for a decrease in the round. So I'm assuming you're doing a three. Well, actually, that's what would happen. You're doing a three-dimensional, like a shape. So it's going to be an ami. It's going to be filled with something. Or it's going to be open. It doesn't have to be filled. All right. So let me get to a point that I can actually get to the decrease. Repeat Crafter Bay. I love that website. That is a great website. You're doing a pumpkin. Okay. So regardless, if you're whatever the actual item is, I'm going to get to a point that I can start to decrease. I have to have something to decrease first. So bear with me 1 second while I make a quick little sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start with 6 stitches into a magic ring. And then I'm just going to increase 1, 2. I'm just going to do a couple rounds. I'm going to increase in each. So I'm going to make them larger each round by making a circle. 12. Okay. I'm going to do 2 more rounds. And 3. I'm going to put in a stitch marker just so I don't get totally confused while I'm trying to show this, because that would be really bad. So 1, 2, 3. All right. 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. All right, I'm going to do one more round. I always recommend using a stitch marker I mark the very first stitch of each round I do. And I'm not doing any slip stitching and joining. I'm just keep going in the spiral method. I prefer that. It all depends on how the pattern is written, but I prefer the spiral method. Hopefully I'm doing the counting right. Yeah, I counted right. All right. So I've got 4 rounds. And that 4th round has got 24 stitches in them. Okay. I started with 6. And each round I added 6 to it. So 6, 12, 18, 24. I have 24 rounds in this round. That doesn't matter for whatever your pattern is. It's just something that I need to keep track of to do this. All right. So if I were to go from that round, those 24 stitches down to 18, I need to decrease. I need to get rid of 6 stitches. So the way we're going to do this, and this is the way that I'm going to do this, is, let me just visualize this real quick. Hold on. 4. Yeah, okay. So in the first 2 stitches, we're each going to get a single. And now this is the double crochet 2 together. So I'm going to mark my first stitch. So the first 2 get stitches. Now the next 2, I'm going to do a double crochet 2 together. I mean a single crochet 2 together. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. All right. So those first 2 stitches of this round are just 1 stitch into 1 stitch. This is the decrease. There are 2 ways to do this. You could do a regular decrease, go through the entire stitch, pull up, and then go through the next stitch and pull up and yarn over through all 3 loops. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's going to make a noticeable, not a mark, but you'll notice that stitch. I can show you how to do this without having that noticeable stitch. So I'm going to leave this one in here, and then I'm going to go around another round, and I'll show you how you can see the difference between the 2. So I went 1, then 1, and then the 2 together in the next 2 stitches. So now the next 2 stitches after this is 1, and then the next one 1, and now we're going to do a decrease, which is single crochet 2 together. We're going to do the invisible decrease. And I love the invisible decrease. I have to thank fellow streamer Pick Stitch. That is the first time I ever heard of the invisible decrease. I love it. I'm addicted to it. So to do the invisible decrease, we're going to focus on these 2 stitches. These 2 stitches, we're going to take 2 stitches and take those 2 and put them into 1. That's what a decrease is. You're going from a number of stitches and decreasing that number. So in this row, there's 2. We're going to take those 2 and turn it into 1. But to do the invisible, we're going to go into the first stitch. We're only going to do front loop only. So front loop only of the first one, yarn over, bring it through. And then front loop only of the second one, yarn over, bring it through. 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3. Okay? That's all there is to it. So now I'm going to continue that pattern. So the first 2 stitches are regular stitches, 1 into each, and then the next is a decrease. And I'm doing the invisible decrease, and you're only going in both of those front loop only, and the yarn over through all of them. And then again, the decrease is front loop only of the front stitch, bring the loop through, go into the next one, front loop only, yarn over, bring it through, 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3. 1, 2, and then here's the decrease again. Front loop only of the first one, yarn over, bring it through. Front loop only of the second one, yarn over, bring it through. 3 on the hook, yarn over through all 3. And then at the very end here, we're going to do the same thing. All right. So that round is done. I've decreased. This next round, I'm just going to do 1 stitch into each stitch. I'll get the finger stretches in 1 second, Mickey. So I'm just going to do 1 stitch into each stitch. I'm not decreasing on this round. This is just to show the previous row around the decrease. And I will show you the difference between the regular one and the invisible decrease. All right. Okay, I don't know if you can see this stitch right here. That's the regular decrease. And my camera's not the clearest, but that's the regular decrease. It looks a little different than the stitches next to it, the regular individual stitches. Now, if you look over here, this is the invisible. The invisible looks just like all the other regular stitches. So that is the regular decrease, where you go under both loops of the stitches to form the decrease. It adds like an extra little strand. And then the invisible, going front loop only through those stitches, forms a stitch that looks identical to all the other ones. So hopefully that explains, Blue, the difference between the two. I prefer the invisible. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you can definitely see a difference between the two. So let me do some finger stretches, get that out of the way. And I need to hydrate myself. And Blue, if you need more help with that, I can try to help you off stream. But that is, you're going to do your decrease just like you do a decrease if it's a flat panel. Like if you're doing like a triangular piece or something that one edge is at an angle. You would still do the same type of thing. But if it's an amigurumi in the round, I prefer the invisible. I don't know what it looks like on the inside, because I don't look at the inside. The inside's a little noticeable with the invisible, not as much. It's not too bad. So I don't know how well that would work if it's a flat piece, even in the round. Because you know, like doilies, anything that you can keep going. But if you do the decrease, well, it depends. Usually, if it's going to completely be flat, if you do a decrease, later in that same round, you're doing an increase to compensate, so it lays flat. Spatial math, geometry. But that was a simple little mock-up of how to do it in the round. And I found this yarn. I don't know where. Maybe this was from Project Linus that I got. I don't know. I really like this yarn. It's a little bit. It's closer to a cord. So I think this is going to be one of my new teaching yarns. And it's the right color for camera. All right. We're going to switch gears and work on the commission piece. The eyeball blanket that I've been working on for a while. I need to square up a bunch more of those eyeballs. Okay. Let me... That's for something else. I gotta work on these eyes. I gotta get my black yarn. I thought I ran out of black yarn the other week, but no, I've got a big thing of it. So we've got to do these last couple red. Oh, let me click over to the commission screen. The gray and the brown. So I've got about, what, 18 eyes, I guess. Okay. Let me double check this. 1, 2. Hold on. Yeah, that works. It all works out. Okay. If I can get this lined up the way I need it to be. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what is everyone else doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Watching Love is Blind. I've never seen that. Still plugging away the swim cover. Very, very cool. If you've got progress pictures and you want to share, and welcome in Shadow Arts, you just posted. Okay, give me 1 second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me finish that row and get this started for the next one. I remember what I need to do. Okay. Let me get to this first corner. Hey there, Mama Rita. Welcome in. One, two. Having trouble doing a triple crochet. I'm pretty good. Working on this commission piece. We just did the shout out to the fan and V-stitch. And we're going to go and take a look at something Blue Raven is working on. First pumpkin using mustard yellow yarn, and you guessed it, a 2.5mm hook. Round 24 out of 29. Very, very nice. Blue Raven, your decreases look amazing. And I can kind of see, yeah, you're doing the invisible. Because all of your stitches look pretty much the same. Blue Raven is now, and you're going to hear it here. He's going to disagree with me, but Blue Raven is an amigurumi crocheter. Officially. Very, very cool. Working on calibrating your CNC router. Last week was cutting pieces about 1% too long, which will mess up some of your product. Yes. Yeah, you got to get that calibrated so everything doesn't cause a mess. Oh, you're not doing front loop only? Oh, okay. It still looks great. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that mustard yellow color. But yes, you're doing a great job, Blue. Two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I got to count on this because I'm taking a circle and making it a square. So, 1, 2, 1, Let me double check one of my squares. Make certain I'm doing this. Yes, we're doing it right. You post. Okay, let me take a look over here. Oh, yes, I remember this. Swim cover. Cover up one side done, almost done. Done with the other, and slap it together. You'd say this is for your daughter, maybe? I love those colors. I'm a huge purple fan. She's gonna love it. Oh, then I didn't even have it in frame. I'm sorry. I'm a bad streamer. Thank you very much, Shadow Arch. Again, that is a form of filet crochet. If you can do doubles and chains, it's pretty much what that is. So yes, thank you very, very much. Let me resize that. Might have to see if I can make it with a bigger hook. Yes, you could do it with a bigger hook. It's one of the sweet cream cones. Yes, it looked a little familiar. The color palette. One and two. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't mention this. You'll probably notice that the turkey hat redeem is not an option. I'm retiring the turkey hat. It will make a return, but there are other redeems to be had. 2, 3. Might make one using another one using 2.5. I put safety. Yeah. Experiment and see what works and have fun with it, Blue. Oops. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3. Wonder if we can make them quicker and join them together like bunting. Yeah. You get really good at them and you make them perfectly round. They could be baubles for Christmas. Make your own Christmas ornaments. Okay, what's that? Yeah, that's what that was, I think. Damn, more flipping projects in your mind. Your list. Yep, that's what we do. We enable each other. And you guys do the same thing. You just don't know it because somebody will mention something and a little thing will go off in my head. It's like make a mental note or write it down. So I've been doing that. Yeah, there's a bunch of new things that I'm going to be making off stream for stream. They're not something I'm necessarily going to teach on stream. Maybe I could teach them on stream at some point if anybody showed interest. So yeah, I've got a running list of things. Ma'am, giving crafts up, putting your hook down. Oh, that reminds me. Donkey Song collab is still going. So submissions are still open. Exclamation point donkey. Exclamation point donkey. I forgot my own command. We'll get you the link to the Discord. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 1 second. I gotta finish this round. Submissions are open until April 1st. I can always extend it if I don't get enough submissions, so we can keep that going. I'm encouraging everybody to participate. If you also want to do the donkey song, you can change up the lyrics, wear something silly, doesn't have to be the turkey hat. Make it your own, do it in a funny location, use props, any of that good fun stuff, and record yourself doing it. It's a short little verse. You've all seen me do the donkey song. And if you record yourself doing it and send it to me in a DM via Discord, I will take all of the submissions and clip them up and mash them up together into one long video clip to be played periodically throughout on my stream. So, have fun with it. Get your friends and family where you are in person. Teach them it. There is a little video clip in the Discord of me doing it, and the lyrics are posted. If you don't know the lyrics, again, make up your own lyrics. I want to see what everyone is coming up with, because this stream is not my stream; it's our stream. So I want everyone to feel free to join in. You're confused. Hi, Shadow. Sorry, I was distracted with your husband's nerves. How is your husband doing, Mama Rita? I have a whole file on my disk full of patterns and inspiration. Yes, we all have those. All right. One, two, three. Since when pumpkins are usually orange, but can be white, yellow, green, or red. I've only seen orange. Okay. Traditionally, they're orange. There are varieties that are all white. There are ones that are yellows. There are ones that have a little bit of red in them. There are ones, actually, all pumpkins start out green, just like any vegetable. I think pretty much all. I mean, there could be some that don't, but like think of a tomato. When a tomato's growing on the vine, it's green. When it's ripe, it turns red. Same thing with pumpkins. So yes, the most common varieties are orange, but they can be in all different shades. The infection is negative. That's good. That's good that the infection is negative. I hope he's doing better. Let me find something real quick. That is not what I wanted. Okay, now my computer's being very slow. I think it's in here. Do you want to see a bizarre looking pumpkin? Dealing with the intestines and not figuring out why his... Oh, yeah. I hope they can, figure out what is going on and get the, bleeding under control. Waiting to do colonoscopy and endoscopy. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I know you guys have had health issues a lot lately. We're having some emergency. Poor guy. Still from last Thursday. Yeah. You seem not be able to catch a break. He was on limited drink until Tuesday. Yeah. Well, they have to do that for many reasons. All right. Oh, I still have to go 2 more slides. I thought I was done this already. But I got a bunch of those squares still on that blocking board from the other week. I should take those off and put more on to help stretch them out a bit. But I'll wait until I get all of these done. And then I start doing the embroidery on them. Last week was crazy. A twisted intestine. Ooh. And they find out after a CAT scan to see the back pain. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like we're looking for something. We find something else. Yeah. Fortunately, that happens a lot. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and they can get everything under control. Solving one by one, yes. That's the important thing. and that is there's no infection. So that's a great thing. Okay. Had to make certain I was actually doing a square. For a second there, I thought it was turning into like a pentagon. Right. Let's cut that. Another square has been squared up. Oh, you can't even see. I've zoomed in way too much. So another one done. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, no. This only needs one. Come on. Needs one chain. Two, three, four, five, six. I did that in the wrong spot. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8. 5. Didn't even do this. Didn't enable this pattern. 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To some degree, I wish I hadn't started this journey of having a GTA server. Too many things to keep on top of, and it's not even ready for players. But I also wouldn't have any other way. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And blue, it keeps you out of trouble. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. And then that's a triple. Two triples. 2 chains. 2, 1, 2, and 3. Let me check. All right. Okay, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trouble. I have 20 plus channels, 2 different types of rules, a minefield of things I can't have due to copyright, different forms to keep, working out what scripts to add and where when to add them, deal with any issues that might come up from either players or scripts not working, etc. Yeah. Like I said, keeps you out of trouble. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I need half doubles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On top of that, usual stuff, and yes, there is more for a May. I'm going to be learning how to write my own scripts. Wow. 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't have a clue where to begin with any of that. But like I said, you do it all, Blue. Okay, we need 2 doubles. 1 2, then 3 triples. I mean, 3 half doubles. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Blue, did you want to see a strange looking pumpkin? One, 2. 1, 2. Well, night, you wonderful creators, not to bed. You can look at a strange pumpkin. All right, the strange pumpkin is not the one in red. That was a pumpkin that we got a few years ago at the supermarket, and very strange. Yes, pumpkins can grow those growths. There's nothing wrong with the pumpkin. Um, I nicknamed him Warty because he was full of warts. It was cool looking. So yes, pumpkins can be green and orange and wide range of colors. So, like I said, the pumpkin is not the one in the red. Actually, it's the same shirt I'm wearing now. That's a total coincidence. Total coincidence. But you have a good night, Blue. Thank you for being in here and hanging out. Come back and you see Pumpkin with HPV. Yes, you did. Welcome back, Fairy Dust. And we're going to have an ad break in about a minute. And we will return. Where's the thing and the thing? So take this time to do some self-care, and we will be back shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Let me catch up with chat. How many squares left? I have 16 more to go from eyeballs to a square. So I have the browns and the grays still to do. And then I have to what do you call it? Do the embroidery for the veins. And then join them together. So most of them are squares now. Let me catch up with chat. Oh, raid! I didn't even see the raid coming in. Wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome in, raiders. Let me turn my music off. Let's catch up here. Raid call for subs. Magical raid. You've brought squirrels. Welcome in, Magic and Comic. What were you doing? How was your stream? Welcome in, Shipwreck and Ange2821 and Muma Weissy, Geode, Magic and Common, L Barnett. Hey, Cub. Thank you for the follow, Enchanted Luna. Hello, Cub. Brought the people. Yes, you brought the people. Thank you for popping in and raiding into me. Thank you for the raid, Geode. Excellent. Was working on a scrapbook page and working on an art journal page. Alrighty, I'm gonna go and follow you. Thank you all for the follows and the raid. I am the Crafty Cub, mostly crochet on the stream. Wow, everyone, thank you for the follow. Like I said, I am the Crafty Cub. I have to go now. I have a job on another. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for the bits. Wow, raid and you give me bits. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. Mostly crochet on the stream. We do other fiber arts. We do, what do we do? We do, mine went blank. Needle point, needle tatting. I want to get into some other fiber arts. I need to make my plan for March. I'm a little behind on that. Usually I'm a little bit better at planning. Thank you for the follow, Art Pops. Tonight we are working on a commission piece. This is a crocheted square. It's an eyeball square I did back in October. A friend of mine liked the square so much she wanted a throw blanket. So I'm doing a bunch of different squares, different color of pupils for the eyes, and then it's all going to be kind of mix and match and random. So that's what we're doing. We also do vintage crochet on the stream. We make blankets for Project Linus, which is a nonprofit. What else do? We do a bunch of different things. We're big fans of squares and small motifs and appliques. And I teach. Earlier in the stream, I taught how to do this stitch. It's called the Fan and V pattern. If anybody has any questions about crochet of any sort, if you're a beginner, if you are an advanced expert, well, I don't really like the word expert, but if you're more advanced, or if you've never picked up a hook in a day in your life and you want to learn, ask me a question. I'm more than willing to drop what I'm doing, pick up a ball of yarn and an extra hook, and try to demonstrate a technique, a stitch, a pattern, and help you learn. And if you're stuck on something, I would love to assist you. Magic and Common is awesome. If you ever get a chance to catch one of her streams, yes, I have followed her, and I will definitely try to catch one of the streams. Yes, this is a very pretty stitch. I love this stitch. And it's, in the world of crochet, it's more of a I wouldn't say it's a beginner, but it's definitely not advanced. It's more of an intermediate. and it works up kind of quick. So they call it the fan and V. I want to call it the peacock stitch because it kind of looks like peacock feathers. But Magic and Comment, if you have anything that you would like to share, anything progress that you're working on, links are open. I also have a Discord if you want to join the Discord. If you don't have anything to share, that's fine too. And if you need to rate and run and do post-stream care, I totally get that. Yes, Fairy Dust. I also have a Discord. A Discord. That too. So, like I said, I'm just working on this commission piece. I need to get it done. We also do some fun on here. We've got all different types of redeems. There's some chaos that happens sometimes. We didn't have much chaos today yet. We had a little bit when Gary came in. But we have times where it's quiet and sometimes where it's a little more chaotic. Let me check here. Hey there, Chipper. Hey, Top Tree Nuts. If you scroll down, I have some of my 3D comic canvas that I do as well. Ooh. Let me take a look here at some of your work. Alrighty here. Oh, thank you for the fingy stretches. Let me get that out of the way. And all of that. Let's take a look at some of Magic and Comics work. Oh, wow. All right, we're going to go through some of this stuff on on Instagram. Thank you, Grammy. All right. Let's get this going. Okay, that is gorgeous. I love the purples and the blues with the zebra that you have here. This looks like a day planner. Oh, okay, this is a kit from Cute Cut Craft. Okay. Let me see if I can find some of these other... I'm going to go through some of your pictures. Let's see. Oh, that's really pretty. Purchase stickers and decorate the planner. I like that a lot. I love those purples. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Ooh, look at the green and the forest. Let's see. Pretty. Oh, we've got some Star Wars themed items. I'm assuming this is your Twitch planning book, because I see times and scrapbooking, random gaming, Minecraft. Gotta stay organized. Let's see what else we have. Your social media, gotcha. You said something about 3D comic canvas. I'm gonna try to find that. I don't know how far down I have to go. Actually, let me just scroll. Because I want to see what this... There's nothing not safe for work. Okay, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Is this the 3D comic? Yes, that is really cool looking. Very, very cool. All right. Yeah. Great, great work there, Magic and Comic. Very, very nice. But yes, everybody go and check them out. Give them a follow. And like I said, thank you for the raid. Let me move this out of the way. And I need something to drink. Oh, you're welcome. You're going to lurk? All right. Nope. Lurks are welcome. I'm getting some work done on these eyeballs. All right. Lunchtime. Yes, go and get some. Hey there, Anna. Yes, go and get some lunch. Get the yummy, yummy yums. I'm getting hungry myself. I'm in the mood for scrambled eggs. I'm in the mood for scrambled eggs. I'm doing pretty good, El Barnett, and thank you for again following me. I know I saw you in. Whose stream was I in? Upcycly. I think I was on Upcycly's stream. Yes, yes. And yeah, Upcycly is great. She is a friend of the stream. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I try to pop in her stream if I can, if I'm up that early in the morning. We usually stream at totally opposite ends of the day. She gets the morning shift and I get the evening shift. Just happens to be how the schedules work out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta count this. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Anybody came in on the raid, again, welcome in. I do have a Discord channel. I have a YouTube channel. I have a merch store. Links are all in the description of my channel. If you go in the About page, all the little headers, it says, what does it say? I never look at my own page. You go to the About section. If you click on where it says merchandise or YouTube or Discord, link in the pink and the blue, those are actual links that you can actually go to. So if you're not here in the chat and click on the link that's written in the chat, you can access it there at any time. So you can see all of my streams. At any time, I put them on my YouTube channel unedited. So as soon as I'm done here, they get uploaded. So there's over 200 stream videos you can go and check. And if you have any questions, like I said, any questions at all about crochet, feel free to ask. Stop me. I don't mind putting things down and trying to teach. Try to catch her as much as possible. I have a 3-year-old and a 6-week-old. 6-week-old. So just do your best. Wow, you've got your hands full. And yeah, The kids come first. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Um. Oh, I'm gonna let. Oh, I've already mentioned that. I'll mention it again for anybody who wasn't here. Um. The turkey hat redeem has been retired for now. It will make an appearance in the future. Let me find it. If you're all familiar with the turkey hat, this is a hat that looks like a cooked turkey that I would wear for a redeem. It is being set aside for the time being. It will make a new appearance in the future. Andrew Full, so glad to catch your stream. Yes, I'm glad that you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And those of you who are used to seeing me wear the turkey hat and do the donkey song, donkey song is still around. Donkey song is not going anywhere. So you can still redeem that. And there is the collab still going. So I'm going to remind everybody again, if you want to participate in the donkey song collab, over on the Discord in the events channel. No, is it the events or did I make a separate one? Made a separate one. It's a Donkey Song collab channel. If you also want to join in, record yourself singing and doing hand movements to the Donkey Song, you can do that and send submissions to me directly in my DMs, and I will take those video clips and edit them into one big video. Make it your own. Change up the lyrics, wear something funny, doesn't have to be a turkey hat. Wear whatever you have, as long as it abides by TOS. Do it in a unique location, get your friends and family to join in, and have some fun with this. I want to spread the donkey song all over the world. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you're not familiar with the donkey song, stay tuned. You might learn a cute little song. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking these eyeballs and squaring them up into squares for the blanket. 2, 1, 2, 3. Forgot what stitch I'm doing there for a second. 1 and 2. You did some baking. Ooh, what did you bake? One, 2. Peanut butter oatmeal bars. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I bet. If it's got peanut butter, you can't go wrong. I am a peanut butter fan. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2. There's a triple. Oh, I forgot to mention the other thing that we do. Completely forgot the newest thing we do on the stream. I live in the state of Maryland here in the Eastern United States. Once a month, we do a Maryland-themed stream. This past Sunday, we did a stream all about Baltimore. The 24th of March is Maryland. Well, the 25th of March is Maryland Day. The day before, on the stream, we're going to talk about Maryland Day, real brief about the beginnings of it and why it is a state holiday. Also, a little Easter tradition we do here in Central Maryland, especially the Baltimore area. And the rest of it will be all about festivals in the state throughout the year. So if you're coming to Maryland or near Maryland or traveling through Maryland and want something to do, there might be a festival that might interest you. So all different types. I'm going to find a whole bunch of them. All different types of interesting things, crafts and food and music and all of that good thing. All right, I totally lost track. All right. You're in West Virginia. Oh, you're a neighbor. Welcome, neighbor. I'm in Central Maryland. Dead center of the state, pretty much. Not too far from Annapolis. Not far from Baltimore. Been to West Virginia many times in my life. The beautiful state. And so is Maryland, of course. I'm a little biased. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Had to pass through Columbia to get to Hanover, Pennsylvania when I lived there. We used to live in Columbia. And I have family in Hanover, Pennsylvania. um, but even Hanover, yeah, Hanover's not too far from Baltimore. Roughly an hour ish, maybe a little less. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And now I'm visualizing the highway. You go through the Columbia area from West Virginia, yeah, to Hanover. There's no real direct route. Two, three, one, two, and one of those. Actually, speaking of Hanover, on Sunday's stream when we did Baltimore, we did a little segment on Baltimore foods, and this is technically not a Baltimore. It's not a Baltimore, Maryland company, but we do claim it. We highlighted and ate some Utz potato chips. All right, there's that. One and two. I got to get more slack out of this yard. One, two, three, and then one. Now this is the test to see if I counted right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There should be 3 stitches left. There are 3 stitches left. 1, 2, 3. You work for Hanover Foods. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm familiar with Hanover Foods. 2, 3. One and 2. It's such a coincidence that on stream I'm meeting so many people from my state or my area, my region, and this is a worldwide site, obviously, and I'm not doing anything specifically regional tonight. Just the way it works, I guess. Oh, and thank you, Nightbot. That is the pattern for this square. If anybody is interested, it is the eyeball square by Stitch by Faye. It is a written pattern. It's a free pattern. And if anybody is getting into, that knows how to do the basic crochet stitches and wants to practice doing things in the round, this is a great, great small project to practice. Okay, I'm not getting enough slack out of this for some reason, and I'm fighting it. 2. Someone was in my sister's stream that was participating in the Baltimore stream, but I don't remember who it was. Wait. Crafty Unicorn? Huh. What do you mean participating in the stream? Like, they were in my Baltimore stream? Or, well, that kind of makes sense. Or, I know, I mean, Crafty Unicorn, I think, follows me. A month prior, I did post on my Discord links to some things that people could purchase when we got to the food section. Like I had Utz potato chips, Old Bay, burger cookies, Goats' caramel creams, and the Baltimore lemon stick. So they mentioned the Baltimore stream is the same weekend. Huh. Could be. But yeah, the Crafty Unicorn sounds familiar. They might be a follower of mine. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing one a month, the end of the month. Normally the last Sunday in the month, but the last Sunday in March is Easter. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream on Easter, and if I do, it might be more Easter themed. I still have to plan out, like I said, I have to plan out the entire month of March, and tomorrow's the 1st. But I don't stream on Fridays. So Friday will definitely give me time to plan. I got a bunch of things I got to do tomorrow, but that has to go on my list. I'll probably even start planning tonight. Sister is also an amazing crocheter that streams. If you ever have a chance, check her out. Oh, I know 3 Marie. Yes, she is amazing. I've been in her stream a bunch of times, and yes, actually, it was in your sister's stream. It might have been me, because I remember being in her stream mentioning that. So yes, she was making the cutest little cow Ammies and little Mothman Ammies. Super adorable. So yes, let me give oh, thank you, Knitter Girl. Let me see here. Love to have her talent. It takes practice. You could do it. I have faith in you. All right. But yes, everybody go check out 3 Marie. Great streamer. And some of the cutest little cow and Mothman Ammies. That's all I've seen so far. I haven't seen anything else that she's made. But we have another square that's finished. A gray eye. I think that's the first of the grays. Yes, all the red is done. I got 17 more eyeballs to do. The browns and the greens. I'm going to put those to the side for tonight. I know what we're going to do real quick. We're going to get ready to raid. Not right now, but I'm thinking about it. Because I'm getting hungry, and we've been going on for almost 3 hours. Let's move that there. Okay. Let's move my stitch markers out of the way. I'm going to turn my music off and mention this earlier about the donkey song. For those of you who don't know what the donkey song is, it is a cute little song that I learned in middle school in chorus class. It's now become a staple on my channel. There is a redeem for it. Normally, when we click the redeem, I have to wear a certain hat for a half hour, but at first we do the song and then I have to wear the hat the rest of the half hour. Normally it has been the turkey hat. So let me take off my background. Excuse the mess behind me. I'm going to remove my headset. Normally I have to wear the turkey hat. You can wear it this way. Or what I've been doing lately is wearing it this way. And we sing and there's hand movements or whatever. Okay. So this is being retired. I'm not going to wear it for a half hour. But I'm going to show everybody my newest redeem for the donkey song. It has 10,000 channel points, so you have to sit around and watch it for a while. And again, thank you, Knitter Girl, for popping up the donkey song link, so you too can do this. You don't have to have the exact same hat. Again, make it your own. Change up the lyrics, wear something silly, funny location, all of that. So we're gonna do. Wait, what is going on? Hey, Gary. I can't hear it because my headset's off, so I don't hear any of this. Welcome back, Gary. I'm going to see if you're done. We have to give him a few minutes because his finger might slip and hit something else. You were zoned out. Do you want to get zoned back in? Okay. So, this is the donkey song. I will do the redeem. The redeem is new. So, and I can't hear this, but here is the redeem. So there's a little song. Hopefully you all heard that. The thing from Hee Haw. And we have a new hat. We have a new hat, y'all. Are we all ready for this? We now have a donkey hat. If I can produce the ears the right way. This is a paid pattern. I will get the link for everybody if they want this. It doesn't really work with my glasses because of the way. All right. So, I'm considering putting wire in the ears to make the ears stand up. I did not do the mane. Because in my opinion, donkeys, I mean, yeah, they do have a mane, but they don't have a big mane. That's more of a horse thing. There's a tail. I did not put the tail on the hat. So, I did not design the pattern. Yeah, I am going to put wire in it. So, maybe even just to do it kind of like this. Oh, maybe. Anyway. Alrighty. So, if anybody wants a link, I will get the, actually, I'll get it now. It's everything and more. Also, I didn't hear anything. Oh, there was no song. It was the little opening thing from the TV show Hee Haw. Where is... You didn't hear it? Okay, it might have messed up. That is the link for the donkey song. The donkey, yeah. For the donkey hat. There are instructions for all sizes, from infant to adult. So it is a paid pattern. Alrighty, so you're all like, if new people are like, what is the donkey? Actually, hold on, let me. Oh, I can't do that because. Anyway, what is the donkey song? So the donkey song goes like this. If I can, I've never done the donkey song with this. Sweetly sings the donkey at the break of day. If you do not feed him, this is what he'll say. Ee-aw, 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 ee-aw. That is the donkey song. So again, if you want to join in with the silliness, record yourself doing all of that, wearing anything. Well, no, okay. As long as it abides by TOS. Make it up, make it your own, change the lyrics. If you do a different animal hat, switch up the name and the sound it makes. Do it in a funny location. So I'm encouraging everyone to do that. I'm spreading the donkey worldwide. So he was fun to make. It's a little warm. It's not any warm. Well, it's actually a little warmer because it does have the ear flaps, and it's got the little braids. So I was waiting for somebody to redeem it. I'll have to play around with it. I don't know why. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have you all troubleshoot something. And I might regret doing this. Okay. I'm going to have everybody... Let me see if this will work. Let me know if you can hear this. Oh, it's there. It's very quiet. Okay. One moment. One moment. All right. All right. Now can you let me know if you can hear this? Did you hear it that time? I heard it. It's super soft. Okay. We will crank it up. Let's do it one more time. Did it work that time? Okay. Anyway, so that is the new addition to my ear. Okay, my ear's getting my ear under the ear flap in these ears. All right, we're gonna go and find somebody to raid. Again, if anybody wants their own donkey hat, I will post the link in the Discord as well. Let's see, who can we go and bother. I knew who we're going to go and bother. I knew who we're going to go bother. We are going to go and bother the man himself. He's not crocheting tonight. A great bean. Wonderful, wonderful streamer. There is some chaos. Lots of chaos there. A fellow Moco Loco. They're doing Lego pixel art at the moment. Before I leave, I'm not going to type in the chat all of my socials. Down in the About section, you can find all the socials there. I don't feel like typing all the time. Let me get the raid call. That is the raid call for followers. And we are now going to get the raid call for subscribers. All right. So everybody copy those raid calls and stick around for the raid. We're going to go raid picks. Think they are doing some sharing at the moment. Pick Stitch is a member of the Moco Loco stream team that I'm a part of. He also does Lego pixel art. He crochets. He cross stitches. Plays games. A great overall bean. Show him some love. And I will be on again Saturday. What am I doing Saturday? Oh, I gotta come up with a project for Saturday for Project Linus. All right. So I will talk to you all again on Saturday at about 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank Magic and Comic for the raid. Thanks for everybody who has followed me tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, all of you have a good evening. And as I